What time is it? Time to kick it with Kool-Aide. Welcome back to another episode. If this is your first time to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and tap that notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Welcome back, my butterflies. Today we are going to talk about a new film that is sweeping social media and also sweeping your commercials. I don't care if you're on Hulu, if you're on Instagram, it's all over the place. So I had to tap in, and I got my friend visiting me today. Miss Sonia Patterson is in the building, y'all. We're going to talk about life, having children, for those ladies that think that you can have kids.
Oh, Lord.
We gonna dive into it. So we about to discover, uncover, and recover skills to help you heal while we keep it real. Let's get into it. First thing we want to talk about is let's just get into this swarm. Y'all ain't heard about it? SWARM. Swarm. You heard of it?
Heard of it, haven't watched it.
Okay, so Swarm is this new film. Really, it's a docu-series by Donald. What is his name? Donald, hold on, let me look it up, y'all, because I don't want to miss it. Yes, Donald Glover. There we go. The crazy man with the, you know, that ATL. Yeah.
The show Atlanta.
Exactly. So he has made this docuseries. Now, he says in his own writing in the description that if it sounds, I'm paraphrasing too, if it sounds familiar or look familiar to somebody, then it probably is. So it's about this young lady who is obsessed with this artist. Now, you mentioned something earlier that it sounds familiar to the Beehive.
Yeah.
So Swarm, if you don't know, Swarm is saying the Beehive. So for all you Nonanse fans, because I don't need nobody coming for me, y'all Beehive fans, this is for you. So to me, I've watched all 7 episodes. I binge watched it the last 2 days. And I heard the Batty twins, they were talking about it, and they haven't seen it yet. So, Carrie, I beat you to it, boo. I done already saw it. It draws you in the first episode. So, I'm not going to tell y'all because I don't want to ruin it for you. But what I will say, yes, it is about being an obsessed fan.
Okay.
Being a fanatic. And the Beehive. And paying them high-ass prices for them tickets.
Ooh, child.
So... You know, there's some people that is reportedly on Twitter and social media saying, I didn't pay my rent to buy these tickets.
To buy these tickets, yes. They didn't pay their rent, their car note, and other bills to buy the tickets.
What that lady say? Get somebody else to do it. No. Listen, I love you, Beyonce. I think you are talented, but honey, I don't have the coins to be giving you, darling. You got the coins. But the docuseries is basically about her obsession with this artist. Like I said, I'm not going to tell you everything. You got to go watch it. Go stream it. It's on Prime right now. Prime Video. But to the point where something in her life, like I think the girl is already mentally unstable.
Okay.
And something happens in her life that triggered her mental instability.
And her wanting to attach to somebody.
Attached herself to somebody who was attached to this artist. So they were already attached individually, and then when something happened to that person, it basically was enhanced or elevated her obsession to the point where, and it also has a lot to do with social media, trolling, and people being insensitive of things that happen in people's lives, whether it's death, whether it's sickness, illness, which I just dropped like a real quick short podcast with Junior from Steve Harvey Morning Show and Reese from Magic 107.5, 97.5 about clickbait and people killing off artists.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what this is, to the degree of when this happened to her friend. She literally, so you know how on social media people have fan pages? So on this Twitter page, it was the Swarm. The Swarm is the group of people like the Beehive for Nonanse in the real life.
Okay.
So they all can share pictures, they all leave comments, they all talk to each other, whatever the case may be. So she looking at all the negative comments, and she literally, how can I say this without giving it away? She literally was going to find and hunt down these people that had these troll comments to come see about you. Now, what degree is Sin about you? You're going to have to go watch that for yourself because I don't want to ruin it for you. But I will say that I'm not a horror person. But, honey, that thing had me drawn in. I watched every episode. I was just like, oh, you tripping.
Oh, I'm going to have to watch that one, man.
And she pretty, too. Y'all gotta be careful with them pretty girls because, you know, they don't be wrapped too tight. For real, they don't be wrapped too tight. But it's good. So, if y'all haven't seen Swarm, put it up here at the top. And I'll leave a link in the description box below. Go check it out. It is on Prime Video. I am thoroughly enjoying it, and I cannot wait to see the rest. So, hand clap for Mr. Donald Crazy Glover. His mind is insane. But, of course, he has other writers and stuff. But it was still like, you was a sick puppy.
Have you ever watched Atlanta?
No, because so my boss at my job, one of my bosses at my job, he is obsessed with that show.
So if you watch Atlanta, you will understand how he wrote Swarm.
Because he was like, KuleAide, you got to watch it. The only episode I've ever seen is when they were in Atlantic Station and they were saying, don't ever, even Ryan Cameron said this, don't ever park in Atlanta Station because you'll never get out. Like, when you go to Atlanta Station, you ever visit Atlanta, honey, you better get you a road map because...
Oh, child, because it's a whole city within a city.
And this girl was, like, literally trapped for, like, 5 years. She was...
Yes, in Atlantic Station. Yes,
yeah, what I said, Atlantic City?
Yeah, Atlantic
My bad, y'all.
Station.
What?
That's what I meant, Atlantic Station. See, that's why I got my friend here, y'all. Y'all know.
It's a whole situation if you watch that show.
And so it's Atlantic Station, but the show is...
Atlanta.
So y'all make sure y'all go check out Swarm. And leave me a comment if you watch it. Just go watch the first episode and then come back and tell me what you think and if you're addicted. Because I like it so far. It's a little... And if you're a gory person that can't deal with a lot of blood or graphic things, or you got something to say about nudity, which they leave the parental advisory on it, don't go watch it. But if you're curious about the mindset of a person who is obsessed with someone, that is the thing to watch, because you don't realize that there are people, and it, I don't know if they're based off of true events, but literally there are people out there who will go to bat for these artists and these celebrities.
There are people out here who kill people for artists. Yes.
That's crazy.
That's called obsession.
Right. Now, I've heard of fanatics where, you know, I'm a fanatic of Tank.
Well, you have fans who are over the edge, and they will hurt you, too, if they feel like you're not.
Who's your favorite artist, Sonya?
My favorite artist? My favorite artist.
Because she asked you that in the film. Who's your favorite artist?
Mine is Anthony Hamilton.
Oh, come on.
Girl, yes.
Charlene,
that's my man.
Charlene.
He can sing to me all day, all night. Yes.
Well, if y'all butterflies don't know, mine is...
Tank.
And who else? Let's see if she know.
Tank and...
Girl! You should know this.
Jill,
No,
the late...
it start with a J.
What's her name?
I'm not scared of lions and tigers and bears.
Yes.
But I'm scared of Jasmine Sullivan, friend.
Breaking out the windows. Yeah.
Busting them out.
Jasmine Sullivan.
She's supposed to know that, y'all.
I know that because I request her song all the time.
So, Jasmine Sullivan and Tank.
Yes.
So, I met Tank at my job. So, go to my social media page, KuleAide, on my Instagram and my TikTok, and see my reunion with Tank.
Were you speechless?
What? I couldn't breathe. Girl, I couldn't breathe. Girl, it's just that whole connection, I was like, I was out of breath. Yeah.
He is a whole artist.
I deserved. I deserved. All right, y'all. So that is what is going on in entertainment right now for us today on this wonderful Saturday. We are now about to get into some discovering of things that people may or may not feel like they're able to do. And that is have a child at a later age. So Miss Sonya Patterson, thank you so much for coming to Kicking It with KuleAide, Kicking It with your girl.
No problem.
I want you to share with my butterflies a little bit of your story to the degree that you want to. A little bit about where you were prior to becoming a mother, how that became, and how is it now? And you can share your age if you want to.
Okay, so I am 55. I have a 14-year-old. I am a cancer survivor. I had cervical cancer in my 20s. Around 26, 27, I was told I couldn't have kids. So, it took a lot. I guess I was about 32, 33 when I came to a understanding with God. Okay, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you want. That's not for me. All right, life is good. I'm still living. I'm cancer free. I'll move on.
Mm-hmm.
I just won't have kids. That's what I was told. Fast forward some years.
How many years in between? The time you were told and then the time that...
I was told I couldn't have kids at 26.
Okay.
I found out I was pregnant at 40.
Woo!
I had my child at 41.
Woo! Girl! Girl, by the 40s, you ready to be like, I'm done raising kids.
And in between that time, I got divorced. Met somebody total opposite of me, what I've ever dated. Total opposite. Ended up getting pregnant at 40, like I said. Had my baby at 41. No complications. Was still considered high risk because of my age. Mm-hmm. No swelling. No issues whatsoever. The downside was when I found out I was pregnant, I was told I have a tumor.
Oh, Lord.
So I got the news I was pregnant, and then the second news was, but you will not be able to carry the baby full term because those type of tumors normally expel the fetus, and it's a natural abortion.
That's why they call it practicing medicine.
So
they're not God.
I had to go through that, and my doctor was like, we will see how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say I was around 2 months in, and the doctor goes, we're having a baby. We're 2 months in.
So what was your first thought process when you heard those words come out of his mouth?
How? I'm 40. How am I going to have a baby at 40? I'm 40.
Especially after they told you couldn't.
Right. And then I kept saying, but I'm 40.
You was stuck on that. Bitch, I'm too old.
That part. Who has a baby at 40?
A lot of people.
Well, now I know a lot of people do, but at that
late
particular
bloomers.
Time, yeah, that was not in my cards. Not to have a baby at 40? Who does that?
Sonya.
So I carried the baby and the tumor. The tumor grows with the baby. Which is...
So they don't remove it or take it out?
They couldn't remove it or take it out without my life or his life being in danger. So the tumor had to grow with the baby. Fast forward, I had the baby, 38 weeks, so pretty much full term.
Mm-hmm.
Then...
Because you can have a baby at 36 weeks.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
That's considered full term.
Right.
So have the child, have my baby, my little boy, my little miracle baby as I call him. And he has no issues, no complications. Perfect.
Other than he just like me, he got allergies.
Yes, he has.
He allergic to everything but air, and so do I.
And he has a lot of environmental allergies, every grass, tree, and he's in the Scouts, and he's out camping now with the grass and the trees.
Yay for the camping trip. So mommy got a weekend, so I couldn't celebrate with her on my birthday last weekend. So she came, and if y'all follow me and follow my stories, she took me out to my favorite restaurant to go check it out. Had an amazing time. The service was off the chain. If you never heard of Maggiano's, go check them out.
Go to the one on Cumberland.
Yeah, and it's in Cobb County in Atlanta. So if you ever visit Atlanta by the Brave Stadium where you come, that is the place to go. Super great service. The food was good. The desserts was good. I had about 3 shots of my favorite drink and 3 shots of my favorite drink. So now we get ready to go to karaoke, y'all. We finna turn up on this Saturday. Shoot, I'm free. I ain't got to go nowhere. But anyway, back to the interview. So So, found out you had a son. Now, how old is your? Well, okay. So after, let's
So
talk about after having a
after
baby and
having
never
the
being a
baby.
mother.
After having the baby at 41, it was a journey. It was a true journey because I had to wait and still carry the tumor until I had my baby in January. I had to carry the tumor to November
Whoa,
to have it before I could have it removed.
that's
safely.
a long time.
So I still look pregnant.
Why so long?
The issues with blood.
Mm.
Yeah. So.
So you was pregnant 2 times in a row, back to back,
Pretty
like
much.
twins.
Almost like twins.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I had to carry. And the tumor, if you're in the medical field and you know what a basin tub is, it was the size and overlapping a basin tub.
So what's a basin tub?
A basin tub, it looks like it's a oval crescent, and we use them in surgical rooms.
Oh, I think I've seen those before.
And it's called a basin tub, but it's probably about that long, probably about that wide.
Wow.
And the tumor was larger than that.
So did they ever verify if the tumor was there before the baby?
The tumor was there before the baby.
And you still got pregnant?
And I still got
Boy,
pregnant.
Your baby daddy got some good sperm.
So that's the funny part. That's what all the doctors said. I should have never been able to conceive.
He was following the yellow brick road, girl. He was like, I'm getting to the wins.
I should have never been able to conceive.
Wow.
I should have never been able to carry a baby full term. So if anybody tells you you can't have a baby, don't believe them.
It's up to who?
It's up to God.
Amen.
Same thing my doctor said. He asked me, who told me I couldn't have a baby? I told him, your folks.
Your people.
Your
Your medical people.
He said, until God himself or Jesus Christ comes and sit down next to you and say, hey, guess what? You
ain't have no baby.
babies.
Boy, she probably was out there like, woo, woo, woo. I ain't got no kids coming. And I ain't got no kids coming. Now you a mama.
So fast forward, I think my child is around 3, 4. I'm a new mom. I'm out on my own. I met my friend. I met this fabulous person. I had no idea how to be a mom and still be a person, if that makes sense. So I met this fabulous woman, and it's funny how we met. I worked at an apartment complex, and she didn't like me. She came in my office and wanted to speak to the previous manager, and I said...
Yes, because I was cool with her,
said,
and you was new.
I said, she's no longer here. And that person looked at me and said, well, who are you?
Listen, I am a very loyal person. I'm committed. So you have to feel people out, and she a little stern now. She from Atlanta. She from Ben Hill. So she was giving me that look like she don't play, but I had to let her know I don't play either. Like
we had a standoff, an eye off.
What? Glasses and all, right?
So, fast forward, this person taught me how to be a mom, fabulous mom, how to have a personal life, how to not forget I'm a female, how to take care of me and take care of him at the same time.
Aww.
So I thank her, and I thank God for putting her in my life.
Oh, let me cry. Just in case y'all didn't know, she talking about me.
The one and only KuleAide.
KuleAide. Well, thank you, boo. But this is so true. That is a true story.
That's a true story.
And I told y'all I'm going to always be transparent and let y'all, especially this season, a little bit more into my life and my journey. But when I first met her, I had 2 sons, single mom, by myself. And I would still go to karaoke. I would still kick it, go to work. And she used to be like, how do you do all that? Girl, you better live. What you mean? Especially my son's old enough. You need a babysitter? My son's old enough. He got a little brother. Come over here and hang. And now I can't keep up with the mug. Now, honey, I'm at this concert. You want to come? We in the woods with the friends of the Boy Scouts. I'm the head of Boy Scouts. I'm the financial advisor. I've been to college, technical school. Honey, that mug be living. I be like, darn, friend. Fit me in. Like
You open up a can of worms and
and now her son is her, and it's so weird because me and her are best friends, and then our sons are best friends. So crazy. And they literally, she be like, girl, I don't do nothing with him now. He got food in there, I'll be out. When she won't go see her boo, she be like, bye. Got a cell phone like me. I be like, you good? You ate? You need something?
You need something?
Holla.
Right.
That's why we finna leave now. Listen, y'all, as soon as we get done with this video, we about to be out of here. Grown and sexy people. But no, that's amazing. Like, thank you so much for those kind words. I appreciate it because there's so many people that I have encountered in this world that think that this is not authentically who I am.
Oh, this is authentically who she is.
So it's like you're either gonna like me or not like me.
Plus some. But so, there's a gentle side that
is.
nobody sees.
Listen, that I'm KuleAide because I know how much of my flavors to give every individual person that I encounter, but I'm always going to be myself. But I realize in my life that I'm all about love, and I'm infectious, humbly saying that. Like, people love my energy. People love to be around me. I'm fun. And even though I'm learning how to be more selfish with myself, which I talked about in my last episode.
Be a life coach.
Oh, think so?
Mm-hmm.
Girl, my stuff be messed up though.
But
I
be a life coach.
Oh, that means a lot. Because I do remember when I first met you, you was always at home, and I was like, do you do anything? Golly, just because you got a baby. And I remember telling her specifically, just because you have a baby don't mean you can't live.
Right.
And you said, but I got to do this, and I don't have nobody to watch him. And I was like, I got 2 kids, and I stay gone. But I'm still a good mom. My kids never been to jail. No. They don't do drugs. They never stole.
I hate to say this, but both of our sons are geeks.
And they love games. Mm-hmm. And my son's older than her son. But because of what I feel, and it may just because naturally God gave everybody their own personalities, mm-hmm. he doesn't discriminate according to your age. It's what you bring to him. So because your son and him get along and they have a great relationship, it doesn't matter the age difference. They are like inseparable.
Yes.
Like, there was a period of time, which we won't go into details, but we stopped speaking for a long time. But our kids was like, well, I don't give a shit.
I don't care.
Whatever. This is my...
I'm like, who you talking to, Cass?
Right. Who you talking to? Ashton.
Hey, Miss Sonia.
Hey, Cass. Hey, Ashton. Hey, Miss Wanna. You know, just in case y'all didn't know my real name. Just know my whole government is trademark. But yes. But no, that's amazing. But look, and we're talking how many years? Ooh. So Ashton is 14 now. And how he was 2 or 3?
He was 3 going on 4.
Y'all do the math. So 3 plus 10 is 13 plus 1. That's over 10 years of friendship. Mm-hmm. And I have very few friends that I have that amount of time that I've been around. And those that have come and go. Come and gone.
I've seen them come and go.
Yeah, they've come and they're gone, including men. Listen, we've had some serious conversations. Like scary conversations.
You all really don't know.
No. So, and one thing about me is I don't hold grudges, which I want to make sure I let y'all know. If there are people in your life that, and I think I've said this before, that you feel like you might have fell out with, or y'all had a disagreement or an argument, but if you feel like when you're around that person, they bring you some type of value and you get something out of it, sometimes, and I say this loosely, sometimes it might be worth saving.
And sometimes, as a friend, you have to own up to your own bullshit, which is true.
Own up to your own tea, boo. And sometimes people will respect you more. Right. When you be like, you know what, friend? I was wrong. You right.
You right. Mm-hmm.
I did that. And then people tend to have more respect for you for that. So shout out to anybody that can.
You gotta be honest in your relationships and your friendships. And a friendship is a relationship.
Oh, God, yes.
Honest in a friendship, then who else can you be honest with?
Yeah. No, that's so true. Like, a friendship is like a relationship because people expect certain things. Mm-hmm. Y'all spend a lot of time together. Mm-hmm. Y'all talk. Y'all gonna fight. Y'all gonna argue. Y'all gonna love each other. Y'all gonna have fun. It's a battle of emotions, but it's like what is worth the fight for a friendship or relationship, romantic or non-romantic.
Right.
So if you ain't bringing me no value, boo, you got to go. Or you feel like somebody, I talked about my last episode, people plugging into you and sucking energy out of you, almost like a Tesla. How you have to plug into and people sucking out your energy, but yet you can't plug into them.
You can't plug into them.
Yeah.
They get everything from you, but you can't get anything from them.
Yeah, see, that's
not
it.
That's not a friend. That's yeah.
And I mean, I have a friend, my friend Amber. We've been friends since second grade, and we don't get a chance to talk all the time, but we talking about the longest running friend on this planet. Second grade, what is that, like 8 years old?
Ooh, yeah.
I mean, over my 40s.
Right.
And even though we don't talk often, I can still reach out and I can still talk. We still communicate on social media. But I wish I was home, or wish she was closer to be able to communicate. But as far as still being in each other's lives, like I sang at her wedding and everything. Like she's like very still connected in my life, even if she don't know.
Right.
Like, you know, certain things that I need to, hey, what's the name of your blah, 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 on certain stuff. Yeah. But, oh, that's so cool. But yeah, so our sons are super, super close, and we have been friends for over 10 years. I wanted to bring her on here to just kind of encourage people that may be watching or know someone that you want to share this video with that desire to have a child or is being told by a doctor that they have medical health issues, or it may prevent them from being able to conceive. But just know that there's no final say so when it comes to a doctor. I'm not saying that doctors don't know what they're doing. I'm not saying that they're wrong. What I'm saying is this woman carried a child and a tumor at the same time, and then they had to deliver her child naturally with no other health issues, then to have to carry a tumor around the size of a baby, basically, for almost another damn 9 months. Because you said January all until November. That's a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. And your hoo-ha still work?
My hoo-ha works very well. Thank you very much.
Girl, that's a miracle. So don't ever think that you cannot do the impossible, because you can do the impossible.
Baby, I'll be 56 this year. So
56.
Yes.
Come on now. And sometimes, y'all got to learn how to pick your right friends, because sometimes it don't be the young folks. It be the people that you can learn and get wisdom from. That's super important. What is that? What's that movie on Netflix with the Felicia Rashad and the Christmas movie with the little girl? Oh man,
I don't think I watched it.
What? Oh my, Jingle Jangle.
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
She about to lose her friend card. It's Jingle Jangle on Netflix.
It's Jingle Jangle, yes. And I
You didn't watch it?
No.
Girl.
I kept saying I was going to watch it and I never did.
That movie had me in tears. It's so, the story behind, the message in that story is, he did such a good job. And you can't fail with Felicia Rashad.
Yeah, she's a phenomenal actress, yeah.
And Florence Whitaker, amazing. But,
yes.
The message. Like, that's why people always, when I tell people I watch cartoons, they try to call me childish because I drink tequila and watch cartoons. I don't give a damn. I don't. But at the end of the day, it's the message in these cartoons. Like, people don't understand, just like a lot of these cartoons that have crazy bad what's the word, Sonya? Symbolic messages in it.
Oh, subliminal.
Symbolic, damn it. Messages. I can't say that word. I got a list. Listen, that have those messages that could be bad. There are cartoons that have great messages in it. And Jingle Jangle is one of them.
Really? About
being able to do the impossible.
Okay, I'll have to watch it.
Now you sure need to with your impossible ass story.
Girl, I am an impossible story.
Just don't get pregnant again now.
Got it!
Like you look at me like that. Because she's still with the same man. So, honey, his sperm ain't there. You know, men's sperm don't die. They just live on and on and on.
Yes, Lord. Still with the same man.
Girl, you better cut it up. All right, y'all. So, this is my friend again, Miss Sonya Patterson. Shout out to her for coming and sharing her story. If you have any questions for her, y'all can leave the comments down below and we'll get back to it. So, now it's time for the bubbles. Now it's time for the bubbles. Sonya don't have no cup, but I'm going to show her about the bubbles.
Okay, I got to see the bubbles.
See the bubbles. So, you know my favorite drink. Let's go. Crack it open. Y'all already know how we get down, Craig. I gotta get. See, one of these days I'm gonna have an overhead mic. Don't you worry, y'all. It's coming. It's coming, y'all. It's coming. But this is for my butterflies. I like the bubbles. It ain't really fizz today. I think my son shook my drink up.
The bubbles. Sparkling ice.
Girl, I think I'm a little extra thirsty today.
That's a tequila shot.
What? I'm in rare form, y'all. Get ready. So that is the bubbles, and then we like to meditate for a second. Well, we close our eyes, Sonia, and we breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. We are getting rid of all the negativity, all the negative thoughts, all the bad vibes. We're only embracing positivity, growth, opportunities, and blossoming to be the beautiful butterfly that we are. Okay? So it's time for the song of the day and the power of the lyrics. Song of the day and the power of the lyrics. Now, since it's just on the fly today, my song of the day I want to do is celebrate. And I think I've used this before, but that song is super powerful. Celebrate good time. Come on. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, doom. Come on, Cool in the Gang. So, with everything that's happened today, what would be your song of the day and the power of the lyrics?
My song of today for what happened
like just emotion wise, or you could do your go-to song if you want to, but we try to do a song that is based around kind of what we've talked about or what you've been feeling.
Oh, okay. Oh, you put me on the spot.
Of course. It's always tough for people and they be like, I don't know.
I mean, it's not what happened today, but it's a song that I like that I recently heard. It's called Blank with Anthony Hamilton and The Baby or Da Baby.
Is it Da Baby or Lil Baby? It's probably Da.
Da Baby.
Da Baby. I like Da Baby. I'm sorry, don't try to cancel me, but.
And Anthony Hamilton is called Blank.
Okay.
I like that song.
That's a good song.
That's
a good song. And then we were talking about new beginnings and people not being able to tell you what you can and cannot do.
Oh.
So you can also do Mary J. Blige. How we think
No
about
Drama.
the same one? Or that one about She Happy.
Oh, Happy. That's the name of it, Happy.
Mary J. Blige, Happy.
She was happy, yeah.
Yes. So, y'all, that's the song of the day. I'm going to leave the links below so you can go check out the song and the videos. This is the end of our video. Any encouraging words, anything you want to say to my beautiful butterflies?
I will always say, never let anyone tell you that it's impossible, because what's impossible is always possible. Always, always go for what you desire.
Okay. Y'all heard it from my girl Sonia. Let me see if I got anything. And also, I want to share this with my butterflies. As a creative person, your ideas are expensive. Let me say this again. As a creative person, your ideas are expensive. Mm-hmm. So don't ever let anyone try to use your gifts, monetize from your gifts, or take advantage of you with your gifts and you don't benefit from it. Because at the end of the day, things you can change, you change. The things you can't change your attitude. And the things you can control, you control. And your gifts are your gifts. And they expensive and they cost. So whether you're an artist, whether you do videos, whether you can draw, whether you can write good, whether you can sing well, whatever it is, you know that your gifts come with a cost and a price. Whatever price you want to name on it, that's what you deserve. Yeah, so don't let anyone ever devalue you or make you feel less than, or make you feel like you don't bring something to the table, or that what you bring is not of any value, because it's worth a lot. Okay? All right, butterflies. That is the end of the video. Thank y'all again for coming back. Make sure you like, comment, share this video with anyone that you think can benefit from it. And again, if you have not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and tap that notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Up until the next video, y'all, don't know what we're going to talk about, but we are going to talk about something. Sonia, thank you again so much for coming.
You're more than welcome.
All right, it's your girl KuleAide, and as always, I want to know your flavors.